You are not just browsing the internet, you are creating a product. With every click, every search, every like, you are generating something valuable. This valuable thing is your personal data. It is a digital reflection of who you are, what you want, and what you do. Companies you have never heard of are collecting this data. They package it up neatly, then they sell it to other companies you may not know. This happens thousands of times a day, in a vast, invisible marketplace where the commodity being traded is you. When we say data, it sounds technical and abstract, but it is actually very personal. Your data is the collection of details about your life, your habits, and your identity. Think of it as digital breadcrumbs you leave behind. It starts with the basics you knowingly provide: name, email address, phone number, home address. You give this when you sign up, create a social account, or order online. This is the most direct form of collection. But your footprint is much larger. It includes your behavior, what sites you visit and how long you stay, what you view but do not buy, what you read and watch, your searches, likes, and viewing history. Even location data tracks your movements throughout the day. It can be incredibly granular. Age, gender, ethnicity, income level, personality, values, interests, lifestyle are inferred to answer. Do you hike, follow politics, have a newborn, planning travel? Companies connect dots to predict and influence behavior. Small pieces become powerful when combined. Companies use a sophisticated toolkit, often in ways not obvious. Trackers embedded into websites and apps. Cookies, tracking pixels. A cookie stores info like logins or card items. Third-party cookies are different. They follow you across sites. Your smartphone is a primary source. New apps ask for permissions, access to contacts, camera, microphone, location. Some are necessary, like maps needing location, but many ask for more than needed. A simple game may grab your contacts, then sell them to a data broker. Social platforms are data machines. You share thoughts, photos, status, milestones, plus who you interact with, groups you join, and what you engage. This powers highly targeted ads. Beyond online, public records, surveys, warranty cards, retailer loyalty, and transaction data, all feeding a massive data ecosystem constantly collecting, compiling, and analyzing. Between you and the buyers sits data brokerage, powerful and largely unregulated. Brokers collect personal information from countless sources and sell it. Most people have never heard of the largest players: Axiom, Experian, Epsilon. They operate in the shadows, building comprehensive dossiers and powering the trade. It begins with aggregation, from apps, websites, social activity, and purchases from retailers, transaction histories, public records, surveys, and even warranty cards. They clean, standardize, and organize. Then link disparate points to one person: email to address, browsing to purchases. The goal: a 360-degree profile sorted into thousands of categories. Likely to move, new parent, fitness enthusiast, even health status. Then they sell mailing lists, full database access, API lookups. It operates without your direct participation. You are the subject, not the customer. Who buys your data? Most visibly, advertisers and marketers. They use it for targeted ads. SUV for families, sports cars for high-income singles. This is the model behind free services. Your data makes ads precise and valuable. Financial institutions buy data to assess risk, set rates, and prevent fraud. Credit cards, lenders, insurers. Brokers supply inputs for alternative credit scores, rent, education, social links. Political campaigns buy lists, likely affiliation, past donations, top issues, to micro-target calls, mailers, and digital ads. Not all buyers are legitimate. Scammers buy lists of vulnerable people, use personal details to answer security questions. Stolen credit cards to full identity profiles used for fraud. So, be careful out there. Advertisers want attention. Finance wants risk signals. Campaigns want persuasion. Criminals want access. Your data fuels them all. The constant collection can feel normal, but risks are real. The most immediate: loss of privacy. What you believe is private becomes an open book. Health, finances, politics, relationships, compiled and traded. A chilling effect: being watched by invisible forces. Price discrimination: the same item costs you more based on your profile. Higher fares for signals like frequent business travel or urgent need. Data broker hacks leak sensitive info. Criminals drain accounts or open loans in your name. Psychological profiles enable influence, beyond ads, through curated news and emotional triggers. Content exploits biases, making independent choices harder, from purchases to civic decisions. The ecosystem creates a power imbalance, little control over what's collected, who has it, or how it's used. It's hard to learn what brokers know, harder to correct or delete. Errors can deny you a job, a loan, or an apartment, and you may never know why. To make this less abstract, trace one data point. You install a free fitness app, grant location, share email, age, gender. It records routes, pace, time, helpful on the surface. Behind the scenes, the business model, sell your data. Location plus demographics packaged and sold, per the policy you accepted. A broker ingests it. Now you're a health-conscious person, in a certain age band, near a specific park. A shoe brand asks to target 25-40, interested in running, within 5 miles of stores. You match perfectly. The placement is bought. Next time you scroll, the ad appears, mentioning a sale near your park. Not coincidence. An invisible supply chain turned your morning run into a targeted message. You cannot be invisible, but you can reduce your footprint, without being a tech expert. Use strong, unique passwords for every account, via a reputable password manager that generates and stores them. One master password. One breach won't domino to others. Turn on two-factor authentication, especially email, banking, and social. A one-time code plus password blocks most attacks. Do privacy checkups on devices and accounts. If a game or simple utility wants location or contacts, revoke it. It likely doesn't need it. Limit who can see your posts and profile details. Regularly clear cookies, history. Add a reputable tracker blocking extension to stop third-party trackers. Be mindful of forms and quizzes. Delete unused accounts. Use private browsing for sensitive searches. Remember, if a service is free, you're likely the product. Your data is the price. Treat it like currency. Summary: unique passwords, plus manager, 2FA on. Tighten app permissions, social privacy. Clear block trackers, prune accounts, browse privately. We've seen how your information is collected, packaged, and sold in a hidden market, and the risks, from financial loss to manipulation. We outlined practical moves to protect yourself. It can feel overwhelming, but you don't need perfection. The most important thing is to start. Progress over perfection. Do one thing today. Review permissions on your top 5 apps. Turn off access, especially location and contacts, unless essential. It takes under 5 minutes and immediately cuts a major flow of data. Start there. The next step gets easier. Systemic change needs better laws. Support organizations and speak up. But don't wait to protect yourself. Just as you lock your front door, lock your digital home. Your identity is worth defending, one small step at a time.